Alright, hello. Second stream of the day. This was unexpected completely. Elder Scrolls 4 Remake. I'll consider this as a remake, honestly, now. Late night stream, Sayok, yo. This is second stream, just because you don't know. I just finished Last of Us Part 2, and this came out of nowhere, so I had to check this. Damn, you're quick, I know, right? I would have been quicker, but the Xbox app on Windows is so slow. It was like downloading at half of my download speed, half of my actual download speed. I have like almost like 500 Mbps connection, and it was like doing at 200 or 250 most of the time. I tried so many things to fix that, but ultimately I had to wait. Chirag, yo, joining the second stream. It's been such a long time. I did a second stream in a single day. Oh, this is loud. I couldn't resist the views. No, I wanted to check this game out also. It's like I have played this when this came out. Like, what year was that? I was not gonna stream. I probably was gonna do it tomorrow, but does it stutter? I don't know. I just started the game, and while it was doing the shaders, it crashed. The UE5 error it gave me, fatal error. So I don't know what's gonna happen. I can't redo the shaders at all. There is no option to do that. The only way is probably like reinstalling the GPU driver or change the GPU. I don't like Bethesda game. I liked Indiana Jones. Let's go full screen. Crashed. Yeah, it crashed while doing the shader only, and after that there was no other option to like redo that. Show VRAM. Keep FOV whatever it is by default right now. Let's go maximum. Has a Lumen RT, right? Should I try this? We'll try that later. Might ask me to restart. Frame gen also. Wow, everything. It has almost everything we need. Can't turn off software RT, unfortunately. Good evening, Talos. Hello. It's more like night for me, midnight. Okay, let's start this. It might stutter, who knows? I couldn't do the shader.
I was born 87 years ago. For 65 years, I've ruled as
I never played Skyrim. I played this game though.
But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of
didn't
my
even
own
play
rules.
like halfway. Probably like 20%.
I have
back in
seen
the
the
day.
gates of Oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see. Behold, in darkness, a doom sweeps the land.
Let's just keep on showing my name up there. 200 in cutscene.
This is the 27th of last seed, the year of Akatosh 433.
This is honestly
These are the
looks like a
closing days of the
remake,
third
not a
era.
remaster. We will try
The final
1440p,
hour
but after 4K.
of my life.
Here we go. I won't take too long to do this. I honestly don't even have time enough right now. It's so late. I just go straight 38. That is not looking good. What we select? Speed Dragon. Let's press random. Dragon with horns. Let's just continue with this name. Oh, this looks so different than what I remember. Hope you play the game because it's better than Skyrim. As I said, I never played Skyrim. I don't know.
Hey, lizard. It must break your heart, huh? Being so close to the water.
This is lizard, not
knowing
dragon.
You'll never get to swim again. You know, sometimes when they let us in the yard, you can hear the
You
sounds
get like
from the lake.
few more
The
frames
boats, the gulls,
in first-person mode.
so close. No, you'll never get to swim again, Argonian. But don't worry, you'll be dead soon enough. That's right. You're going to die in here.
Oh,
Hey,
we'll
you hear that? The guards are coming. For you.
Boris, lock that door behind us.
Yes, sir.
not bad on the CPU though.
They're dead, aren't they?
We don't know that, sire. The messenger only said they were attacked.
No, they're dead. I know it.
What's this prisoner doing here? This cell is supposed to be off limits.
Babylonsky, hello.
Mix up with the watch.
What settings and resolution?
Never mind. Get that
This
gate
is a
open.
native 4K maxed
Stand
out
back,
ultra
prisoner.
settings, not
We won't
maxed,
hesitate to kill you if you get in our
not
way.
using
You,
Lumen
prisoner,
RT.
stand aside. Over by the window.
This is without like
Stay out of the
Lumen
way
ray
and you
tracing.
won't get hurt. Prisoner, stand away from the door. Over by the window now.
And it's not looking good
No sign of pursuit.
without RT.
Stay put, prisoner.
Good. Let's go. We're not out of this yet.
You. I've seen you. Let me see your face. You are the one from my dreams. Then the stars were right.
Don't expect
This
much from
is the
UE5.
day. Gods give me strength. Assassins attacked my sons, and I am next. My blades are leading me out of the city along a secret escape route. By chance, the entrance to that escape route leads through your cell.
We have to get out of here, then see the
Perhaps
actual
the gods
performance.
have placed you here so that we may meet.
I wonder how
As for
worse
what
it's
you
gonna
have
get
done,
outside.
It does not matter. That is not
Inside
what
is
you will
only
be
getting me
remembered for.
30-ish to 40.
I am your emperor, Uriel Septim. By the grace of the gods, I serve Tamriel as her ruler.
Wonder why they call it
You are a
remastered.
citizen of
Could have been
Tamriel,
remake.
and you too shall serve her in your own way. So do we all. But what path can be avoided? Who
Let's skip
Please,
all of
sire,
this.
we must keep moving. Better not close this one. There's no way to open it from the other side.
Don't try anything.
Obviously,
I'm
the
watching.
graphics is pretty
Looks like
good.
this is your
but,
lucky day.
This is
Stay
UE5,
out of our way.
no doubt on that. 12GB VRAM enough for this in 4K DLSS. Looks like it is enough. This is native. And we are just using like 8.3. Allocation is around 10. Could be enough then.
Keep quiet and stay out of the way.
This doesn't concern you, prisoner.
Close up left. Protect the Emperor.
protect yourself.
Give me a sword.
The captain's down. Take them down.
How do I fight?
Here you must find your own, but we...
Wait,
How could
what?
they be waiting for
They
us
died.
here?
Don't know, but it's too late to go back
They
now.
died while I was talking.
Don't worry, sire. We will get you out of here.
One issue.
They won't be the
Yeah,
first
this is
to
on Game
underestimate
Pass.
the blades. I'll take point. Let's move.
You stay here, prisoner. Don't try to follow us.
There's trouble ahead.
Couldn't see the animation in like third person. Give me key. Why there's so many rats? It's a laggy mess right now. 4.1% is at 4. Thanks, no problem. We need a key or something. Dead goblin. What's that? You opened the door. Congrats. What's that? Big rat meat for now. There's a zombie. Funny how you can only punch zombies and kill them. This game looks like a new modern game, but still has that classic vibe to it, and the gameplay. They both go hand in hand. Try DLSS on quality. Maybe you will get playable FPS. We might. But I just want to get out of here first. And then turn that on. I mean, in the interior only, we're getting 40-ish frames. Looks good. How many of you have actually played this game? The classic one? Take everything. Oh, laggy, wow. Fire really looks nice. Might not be able to see it properly on YouTube, but it looks really nice. How do we do this? I completely forgot If I use the bow or the club, oh, use that. Forty FPS. Just wait till you touch the grass. I'm waiting for that only. Then I'll switch the settings after that. How is the performance with DLA and FG? This is without FG. It's probably gonna be really bad as the base FPS is only trash at this point. Gives you slightly more frames when you are in like first person. Yeah, whenever I open the inventory or anything, it just freezes there for a second.
Yeah.
Giga Neeb, hello. You saw 29. I've already seen below that. This is native, yeah. Input lag with FG is gonna be very bad. Yep, with DLA, I think it's gonna be really bad. Maybe with DLSS on top of that should help. The problem is that it's stuttering. That's the main issue.
Find a defensible spot. Protect the Emperor until help arrives.
Help? What makes you think help will get here before more of those bastards?
Here they come
We
again.
need to get the Emperor out of here.
Right.
Do ya?
Oblivion take you! You're lucky I like
Damn it! It's that
Otherwise
prisoner
you'd be dead
again.
already.
Kill him. He might be working with the assassins.
You guys
No,
wanna
he is not
kill
one
me?
of them.
No.
He can help us.
I'm
He
working
must
with you
help
folks.
us.
As you wish, son. Fire.
Now wear this. Some food and ready to go.
They cannot understand why. How can I explain? Listen, you know the Nine. I've served the Nine all my days, and I chart
Typically,
my course by the
UPI.
cycles of the heavens. The skies are marked with... I know.
Skip. My birth sign. I choose. And speed. Go with thief.
The signs I read show the end of my night, but in your with.
I don't have time for that. We are here to just test. What?
You
Go
may as well
ahead.
make yourself useful here. Although we're there. Although I admit, we're the Emperor's bodyguards. Our job is to get him out of situations like this. Although I admit, things are not going according to plan.
Yeah, so what should I do?
Stick close and let us do our job, and you'll be all right.
Let's go open the door. The music is pretty nice.
Die, you scum!
The Emperor's in danger!
What's the matter? Getting tired? You thought we'd go down easy?
I need that armor.
Down!
It's absolutely not smooth to play like this. Grandpa is talking too much.
Take them down!
I just muted him there. Again, we dropped to like 28 there. At least it's lighter on the CPU side. Unlike Last of Us Part 2. Let's enable quality DLSS. This is unplayable. I mean, I don't even have ray tracing on. Will it ask me to restart? Probably not. Let's try this and see. With RT. Wait, I had TSR. Don't need TSR, I need DLA. They have that, yes. Oh gosh. This is even worse.
Hold up. I don't like this. Let me take a look.
Now we can't even get 30 plus anymore. It's gonna probably go down to like 10
Looks clear.
or something.
Come on. We're almost
during
through to the
fights.
sewers.
Frame time graph would look awful. It is pretty awful.
Damn it! The gate is barred from the other side. A trap!
What about that side passage back there?
Worth a try. Let's go.
Pretty detailed everything. Let's be
It's a
honest,
dead
nowadays
end.
every
What's
game
your
is
call, sir?
optimized
don't
for
know.
DLSS plus
I don't
FG
see any
native.
good options here. They're behind
What's
us.
native?
Wait here, sire.
For
Wait
NVIDIA
here with the Emperor.
DLSS
Guard
and
him
FG
with-
means
For
native.
the blades!
For the
Oblivion
Emperor!
take you!
Take that!
Why are they fighting in this hallway?
Told you to stay. You don't want to do that again.
Look at that, 25.
Sword for the dragon!
You don't want to do that again.
Get back with the Emperor. Protect him with your life.
Yeah, I can't bear this anymore. Let me try this with DLSS. With ray tracing and all that shit on. The menu we can get 100 FPS.
You thought we'd go down easy?
That is a big gain we got from
Oblivion take you.
turning
This
on
one.
quality
If you want to
DLSS.
help, get back and die, you scum! Over the dragon fire!
I mean, this is with ray tracing. Absolutely
If you
maxed
want to
out.
help, get back and protect the Emperor.
I need stamina.
For the Emperor! If you want to help, get back and protect the Emperor. For the blade and the Emperor! If you want to help,
What other weapons do we have? Do we have anything?
get back and protect the Emperor.
You'll never take me down!
That two
Take
times
him down.
improvement. Yeah,
If
that's a
you wanna
huge
help,
improvement.
get back
Like
and
we're getting
protect
like
the Emperor.
24, 25. Now we're getting almost 2 times. I forgot about the heavy attack.
If you want to help, you're lucky I like you. Otherwise, you for the Emperor!
For the
Oblivion, you thought we'd go down easy?
Just
For
kill
the
him already. How many are there?
If you want to help, get back and
I can go no further. You alone must stand against the... Find him.
protect the Emperor.
What the?
Stranger, you chose a bad day to take up
The Emperor's gone.
You're lucky I like you. Otherwise, you'd be dead. No. Talos.
Search the Emperor.
We failed. I failed. The
I wonder
blades
how
are
much we
sworn
can
to
get with
protect the
FG
Emperor.
on now.
He and all his heir. Strain.
Skip.
It's
Back. Be a knight. Let's continue
I
with
wasn't
whatever
far
we
off.
have.
You must get the amulet to... Good. I'll stay here to guard...
Are we getting 60 plus? But there is no fighting going on. Frame time is also much more stable now with FG. I want to see what the gate looks like. Let's try FG also. See what happens. Engine on. Wow. And that's broken. It shows the latency. Yeah, it does on the NVIDIA thing. I have to move it to the center actually. You can see it. That is pretty good. I mean, not bad, the latency. It is already using the transformer model by default. As the frame time is broken there, that tells that. Yeah, 50 ms is pretty good. For a game like this. And I'm playing with mouse and keyboard. I don't really feel it that much. But yeah, this is with quality DLSS on top. It's not like native 4K. It's quite acceptable. But I still would like to go outside and see what's gonna happen. Exit. That is going to be the real deal. Did it crash? Or is it just loading like that? It's frozen. No way. It crashed. It actually crashed. That's the second crash right there. The first was when it was doing the shaders. That is not acceptable. Crashes while loading. Camera also died. Wow. Thanks for telling me that. Having a lot of issue today with this camera. Hope this works. Oh yeah, it has a lot of crashing issues, seems like, at least for now. Have to go there again. We're gonna crash again in the same place. Let's hope not. I mean, it's frozen again. Oh. No! Don't. Okay, there we go. The gates. There's the gates. 77. Now it's not that great anymore. Now the latency is quite noticeable outside. 70, as you can see there. It's a bit better when you switch to like first person. Sometimes. Now you can really feel it. $60 FPS, not good with LG. 70. That's broken anyway. The 1% on the Riva tuner. Getting 80 here. Like in some areas we're getting like 60s. Others it's like 80s. I think DLSS balance at 4K would be the way to go. I'm gonna try that also, even performance DLSS. Now the input lag is a lot more noticeable.
What's the matter?
Like that. Change the weapon. Assume the arrow. Can I do magic? Can probably in this game. It's all about magic only. Yeah, this is not quite playable out here, so maybe if you like turn off RT, let's try that. Turn that off, but still there is software based RT anyway, something you cannot turn off. Now we're getting that 80, same as we were getting in the interiors. The arrows. This is better now, without RT, or the hardware RT. Very detailed they are. I think VRAM should be enough, like a 12 gig card should be enough. Even if you want to play at 4K. But it's still one of the better UE5 games out there, I would say. It's pretty similar to like Wukong was. Day one. Very similar looking like visuals and everything. Not going inside. Let's stick outside. This is right now with ray tracing. Hardware ray tracing is off, but software is still enabled. Can't turn that off. Troll Ninja, yo, game needs an update. Yeah, maybe a few more updates should fix this, but the stutters are not gonna go away regardless. This pretty beautiful. I think the loading screen still being around for a modern game in 2025 is criminal, but whatever. I think I like that they kept the loading screens in this game. They technically call this a remaster, not a remake, and I think that will still keep the vibe of a classic game. The loading screens, and that can even help technically as well in terms of performance, as long as the loadings are pretty fast. Wondering who's following me. This is much more playable now. Loading screens gives you Resident Evil PTSD flashbacks. Oh wow, that was a huge stutter there. So many crabs. What should I try next? Balance DLSS? Let's get rid of frame gen. I didn't actually try with DLA. I was using TSR in the beginning. Let's try that. Okay, not nice. 30-ish frames with DLA, even below. See the difference between TAA and DLA. Stay that way. 25 we're getting. I change this to yeah. It's the same 1 FPS you get from switching to DLA to TAA. Looks pretty blurry, obviously, no surprise from TAA. Ultra RT, we were just using Ultra RT, but with frame generation. That is Ultra. Back to DLA. $29.30. Not good. I can see textures loading in. Look at those grass and all that. They just load in whenever I look away and look back. Lots of pop-ins. Even though we have like ample of VRAM. The card is just not strong enough to process them quickly. This is 1440p card. Try that. Who said it's a 1440p card? It can even run 4K with help of upscaling, obviously. Obviously, in 1440p, it would be a good experience. Everyone knows that. See performance DLSS too. Performance DLSS looks really good with the transformer model, especially. This is not a 1440p card. This thing outperforms a 3090. Yeah, 3090 was a 4K card, so why won't this be a 4K card? Nvidia claims it to be a 1440. Quite good. Don't see any noise either with performance DLSS. What's that? Even the water looks pretty clean with the performance DLSS. All the trees. Slight bit more noise when I move around. Move my camera. It looks very close to like DLSS quality. Good results overall, I would say. There are rats everywhere throughout this game. And this looks totally hell and heaven difference from the original game. Why are they calling it a remastered? I don't know. This is just absolutely breathtaking. How much is this game? CPU temps on 80. Yeah, that doesn't matter. It's Intel CPU. 80 is just normal for any CPU. You just saw 80. You haven't seen 90 yet. It even goes to 90. Small recap of settings. Right now we are running with performance DLSS 4K maxed out. No frame generation, and we can get around like 45-55 FPS, and looks pretty good also with performance DLSS at 4K. And frame generation is quite playable, but as long as you are like using some upscaling, and it would be better if you like turn off Lumen RT, which is like the hardware RT. Software RT you cannot turn off in this game. Unfortunately, that is something we have to get used to slowly. So yeah, it becomes a lot more playable if you like turn off hardware RT and everything else is set to ultra, and have frame gen on and DLSS set to quality at 4K. But in the interiors, even with hardware RT and frame gen on, it was quite playable with DLSS. But not in the outside world though. It's very laggy and messed up. And the input lag is also pretty bad. Even with performance DLSS, we have lots of stutters. That is actually because of ray tracing. That's what's causing most of the stutters. If I like turn it off, it's gonna be a much more better and smoother experience on the frame type. High and ultra here. Let's look at that also. The difference between high and ultra. Hope I don't need to restart. I mean, the game doesn't ask me for one. Let's go back to DLA. Let's see. I'm gonna turn off RT. Let's check this on ultra preset. Without hardware RT, we're getting 28, 27 here. Let's switch this to high. I think we'll need a restart. Bad. I mean, visually it looks almost the same. I think a bit more lighting was a bit more better with ultra settings and the shadows. 41. We're getting like 28. That's 12 frames increase there. But it's still gonna stutter even with high. Yeah, there is absolutely no shadows. The shadows are really missing with high settings. What is this? Looks so like empty right now. All the trees, they don't have the shadows, if you know what I mean. Hardware RT is off right now. It's only like software RT is set to low. They wanted to keep the original feel. Let me go back to Ultra, getting 40. Go back to Ultra and apply that. Now we're getting 30, 29. I mean, it's more dense. The trees and everything, they look much more dense, obviously, in ultra settings. The vegetation, maybe that's why it looks like that the shadows were missing. Yeah, this is transformer model, and it's inbuilt directly into the game. You don't need to override or anything from the app. 4K 60 is not doable, it seems. Yeah, it doesn't seem like you can do it. You can do it with performance DLSS plus frame generation. Then you can do that, but with only upscaling, you cannot. Maybe with ultra performance, you can. But I don't think you would use that. Shadows are completely broke. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Especially on high setting. The shadows and it doesn't look nice. Trying to benchmark, don't interrupt. Can't aim because of the lag. There are no shadows right now. Yeah, even right now there is shadows, as you can see on the character. There are shadows, and there is shadow over there on the trees. Like I'm talking about on the tree, those are actually missing. But there is shadow on the ground. Even on the distance, there is shadow on the ground, but trees, they don't look that good. They have been better, I guess. Have I tested 1440? I'm gonna switch to 1440 right now in a few minutes. Still looks good though. Try the Steam versions. Several Game Pass games have problem. Well, I don't have the money to buy that game right now. I'm saving up for Doom, and that alone is pretty expensive. You have to deal with Game Pass only. So should I switch to 1440 now? Shadows were gone on Ultra in this area. Yeah, the grass and the foliage shadows, those are actually missing. The original or dark? No, no, the new one, the Dark Ages. I already have the original. I mean, 2016, the Eternal. Because I just bought the original Doom. Yeah, I also bought that on Steam. It was on sale. Wait up, please. Okay, let's switch it up. Let's try low settings also. Let's see how much we can get at a maximum. The lowest settings maybe. And how the game. We still cannot get 60. That's what is this flickery mess? Is this how it was in the original? I don't really remember if they tried to keep that with the low settings. Maybe that original game did have like flickery shadows. If you want the classic experience, you can use low settings. And you will still encounter stutters. Wow. Even with low settings. I mean, what can I say? There's nothing left to say. There's still stutters. And the GPU is still working at like 99% most of the time. I don't know for what it is working. I don't see any reason for it to work at 90%. 99. I'm tired of these fools. Flickery mess this is. Let's check medium also. Let's see when it gets fixed. With what preset. Okay, medium. That's a huge difference in terms of visuals. But the performance, I mean the FPS difference is not that huge. Just like 10 FPS I was getting with low for that absolutely horrible graphics. Looks night and day different from low. Sky Oblivion. Medium and high have the same performance. Yeah, high also had 45-ish frames. I mean, there's still lots of shadow popping in, flickering with medium. Maybe that was not the case with high. I can notice those shadows popping in. These guys won't stop following me. I should go back to the fort. Wi-Fi. Okay, let's just go to 1440p. Let's not torture this card anymore. Let's do 1440p low. E. Now we're getting 100. Now the frame time is much better. Very smooth. For some reason 4K was not that great on this card for this game. We need to eat some food. Why are there so many wolves? And the shadows. Where are the shadows? They were flickering at 4K. I don't even see them anymore now on low. Lots of LOD popping. Shadows are completely gone this time. I mean, with these graphics, You should be getting over 100 frames, like 150 at 1440. I don't see why we would be getting 100. I don't know, is it me, like, low settings on 1440p is looking much better. I don't see all that shadow flickering anymore for some reason. I mean, the shadows are completely gone. What is even happening? Layer 33 instead of this. 20 GB remaining for download. How fast is your internet, Chirag? Let's max this out. I think I should probably give the game a restart. We changed the res and everything. It might even crash on its own because it's frozen. Yep, it's frozen. It's dead, I think. No. I don't know, maybe I'm having more stutters because I couldn't complete the shader compilation as it crashed in the middle and it never did that again. It might just be that. Yeah, it has crashed. There it is. Fatal error. That's the third crash. Third crash in 1 hour. Let me also change the resolution of my display. 1440p to match the resolution. You get around 100 FPS, 1440 maxed out ultra medium ray tracing. But in this game, you're getting 100 FPS. Let me try your settings then. See if we can get 100 FPS also. With recording. What? This max graphics? No way. Didn't even apply. With frame gen. Oh, you had to spell the secret out there. Not bad, but come on, it's even dropping below 60. If it at least held above 60, I would still take that. But I don't know. This is not good. Optimization is trash. And it still stutters at 1440p also. Where was I going? Oh, we are back here. I don't know, it's dropping below 60, even on 1440 maxed. Not even maxed. We don't even have ray tracing on. It dropped to 49 there, stuttered when I watched this guy. When I look at this guy, it stutters. And when I look away, it's fine again. Not sure what's happening. Okay, since you're saying you're getting 100 FPS, 2K maxed medium RT, let's try that. Medium ray tracing. How do you set medium ray tracing? Oh, yeah. Are you using DLSS? I don't think so. Maybe not. Maybe only FG. Engine, very good. I'm not getting 100 FPS. Close to 100. Was, now it dropped below 80 there. It's like all over the place. 80s, 70s, 90s. The FG on. Oh, you had to use DLSS quality also. Then obviously we'll get 100. Even at 1440p we have to use all of this nonsense. That's the problem I have. Like, this GPU is meant for 1440. I understand at 4K I have to use all of that, but not in this resolution. Now we're getting 100. Still drops below 100. And stutters are still there. I'm gonna fall asleep looking at this frame time spikes and lag. See, where do I need to head next for the quest? Up there, the completely opposite side. Agree. What do you agree upon? Input lag is not there. I can't notice it that much. I mean, it is there, of course. Not so noticeable, but it looks very blurry, especially for me. On a 4K panel, doesn't look nice. Let me up. Can't. – 1440p with all DLSS and still can't get consistent performance. I mean, it's playable with this FPS, but the stutters are unacceptable. That's the problem I have. And even without all of that, at least it should have given you like 60 frames. Like without DLSS, maybe we'll get without. Wait, I already tried it without RT. The problem is this setting right here. This software RT can't be turned off. That's the main culprit. Now I have turned off RT again. Means, wait, I have FG on. Of that. This is what I'm saying. Like, we can't even get without like hardware RT. Can't even get 60 all the time. That's the problem I have with these games. Like games like these, with UE5 titles especially. Even at this point, I have my doubts that even at 1080p we will get 60 FPS constant and good 1% low on ultra settings without RT. Oh gosh, more wolves. Wolves and crabs, everything is okay. Yeah, this needs more work, this game. It's dropping below 50 even. This is absolute 42. Wow. I mean, we are getting the same with like high settings at 4K. And if you use like DLSS quality, you could get like more than this. This is native 1440. One percent lows are pretty bad. I mean, they are pretty good, but it's not smooth, the gameplay. I mean, 40 is fine. I mean, the base FPS we are getting is not that great. 0.1% is at 24. Could I try like 1080p at most? Maybe that will make it playable. I mean, with good experience we'll have. Told you, I don't think we will stay above 60 always. We might drop below 60 in some area. I have to like play at 1080p to get 60 all the time. If you don't want to use upscaling and all that stuff, this is just ridiculous. Yeah, it still like stutters on the frame type. It's not smooth. Yeah, the 0.1% low, 18. And now it's like a blurry mess for me. Averaging 69. Maybe it will stay above 60. Sometimes it goes near like that 60 mark. But I guess it will stay above 60 all the time. It's 1080p, that's the problem. Problem I got. This is without even using hardware RT. What if I turn that on? Now I don't think we'll stay above 60. Dropping close to 60, 61, 59. There we go. We break the 60 FPS even at 1080p with ray tracing. Not get up there. I don't have anything to say. Anything else I should test? What can we try? Like 8K? They should all learn from Red Dead 2 how to make games. More like they should learn from Rockstar, I should say. They take their time with their games, which is really good, which obviously every franchise needs to do. Instead of releasing a game like every year and now. Sorry about the frame rate. Red Dead 2 and Kingdom Come 2. Those were two great games. Did my camera freeze again? Not sure why this is happening tonight. I got no idea why this keeps happening. It's the odd day or two. It keeps on happening. To eat food. Do I have anything which can give me health? Yes. Okay, this gives me health, I forgot. Red Dead 2 is like a 7-year-old game, still looks so much realistic, so much detail, better than these Unreal Engine 5 games. I mean, yeah, it's not that like UE5 games, they don't look that great, but they do, but the performance is the issue with those. Obviously, there are many UE5 games which look pretty good. But yeah, but what RDR2 looks and performs is just... I don't think any other game comes close even to that. What race? Can't you tell by the look of the huge overlay I have here? This is a 1080p resolution, native 1080p, and we can't get 60. Got some magician. Ooh. Conjurer. Take everything. There's some pants. Boots. That. My weapon. Runs on 1050 cards, so smooth. Red Dead 2 will run on any card. Whatever you throw at it. Whatever VRAM it has. It just works great. What should I say? Like, you can't get playable FPS even at this resolution. Maybe at 720p? Probably my CPU is gonna get wrecked at this point. It's gonna be CPU bound. See the FPS, we can see it at the top there. 79, 76, 80. Finally you can get playable FPS with everything maxed out, and it's quite smooth also right now. At this point we are like almost CPU bound. I mean, still the GPU is doing 90 plus most of the time, 97. A better CPU would probably help in this race. Why do I have the arrows again? Unity looks ages ahead of that, so true. I mean, Unity was so messed up back then in 2015, but now it runs flawless. But can't see FPS. You can lie about it being. You can see FPS. It's right there at the top. But it's in the NVIDIA overlay. Getting 70, 80 frames. You might need to zoom in. See that. You can see it right there on the tree. Unity came in wrong generation. It came out at the wrong time. Let's go back to 1440p. I think that's the resolution which most people are gonna play this with this card. So let's increase the FOV also. Press settings. I think we will need to use some optimized settings. We'll have to wait for that. Maybe that can help us get playable FPS or performance. For now, maybe with 1440p and DLSS set to quality would be the way to go. With ray tracing turned on and maybe some frame generation also on top of this. Give that a go. Yeah, this is pretty playable now with 50 ms of input lag. The outside, not bad. If you want to use the ultra settings. I think, yeah, enabling ray tracing, setting it to high, you can see those shadows much better. There is like the AO or the ambient occlusion being applied. But still there is lots of like pop-ins when I turn my camera around. It's still happening, even with ultra settings. It's much less noticeable though, unlike in medium and high. It's trash. MSI Afterburner for Windows. What do you mean? Oh, for the win. Oh. Can you show us with ray tracing and without it side by side by taking screenshot? Can try that. Let's go all 4K then to see the difference. Ultra, RT, Ultra, change it to DLA maybe. G off. Everything is gonna be set to pure or native 4K. Right now it's a mess. 21 FPS. It's a good position. I'll take the screenshot. Yeah. Is this working even? Wait. I'll take it with the Xbox game bar. So we're getting 21 there also. What do you want? RT set to off? We turn it off and apply that. Why are we still getting 20 FPS? Something's wrong, it's broken. Probably not applied properly. I think I'll go back to the menu and come back. Something is wrong there. Maybe, I guess. How do you go back to menu? Yeah, I doubt it's not getting applied probably. I'll give this a restart and try this again. I'll Alt F4 out. Hardware RT on. Was it on? I thought I turned it off then. Oh, come on. Hurry up. Takes a long time there to sync. It was on. Oh, I did. I thought I turned it off and then applied. What did I turn off then? Which setting? Don't worry. We'll try it again. Let's change it in the settings only, menu. Oh, I think I changed this setting instead of that. My bad. redo this. Like right now I'm very tired. I don't even feel like testing this out anymore. Like the performance is absolutely horrible as well. This is my second stream of the day. Okay, let's try this again. We have RT on Ultra. The previous scene was a better one than this one. So review go, it's off. Press F to apply. I did apply now. You can see the difference right here only. But it's very like bloody though. Hold on. I'll do this. Main menu looks sick. Yeah, that's pretty nice though. Screenshots even stored up. Eight. There we go. Oh. This is without. We gained like 4 FPS there by turning it off. This is turned on and this is off. Why does it look like the when it's off it looks better in this screenshot? This is turned off and this is on. I mean the shadows, they look much better when it's like turned on, like in the foliage. Maybe the weather. Hold on, I think it's maybe the something. Just I'll take another screenshot. Wait. I noticed this is running on DLSS 3.7. Why did my game go black then? It crashed probably because I minimized. On ray tracing side, it's more clouds. Yeah, it's probably because of the clouds. The lighting has changed. What the hell, bro? Game doesn't even run properly for a second. It crashed. It's because I minimized it. Look at my screenshot. Might be because of the clouds, because when we are turning on that RT setting to ultra, it's probably generating more clouds. That's why the lighting looks totally different. That no mercy screenshot. No, bro, you saw it wrong. That's not no mercy, that's yes mercy. I'll give this another go. Gaming industry is dead. We are getting so many bullshit unoptimized games. Yeah, this is right now with off. It looks very whitish. Stay here. And I'll face this side. How it looks. It looks pretty whitish. Let's turn it on. Screenshot. was width off. Yep. Yeah, there's a huge difference in the shadows. Because of the shadows, I think all the lighting is being changed. Yeah, look at that. It's a huge difference, the shadows. There is a lot more shadows everywhere in the grass and everything, even in the trees up ahead in the car. I mean, when you like turn it off, you don't get a huge difference in terms of FPS. So what's the point of like turning it off at the end? You're getting 21, and if I like turn this off, this one. Looks more flat without RT, and you get like how much? 3 FPS by turning that off. Why would you even turn that off at this point? You can try this with some DLSs also. See if that will make the difference in the playable frame rate. 41 with it being off, and turn this on. Yeah, now we get a bit more, like 6 FPS more. Wait, did I turn it off? No, I didn't turn it off. No, I turned it on. It was off previously. Man, I'm so confused. We're spending more time in settings than in game. That's my job to do. Spend more time in the settings than in game. And we have to use DLSS. There is no other option I could see, like playing this game even at 1440 or 4K. But hey, Digital Foundry says it's good. How can it be good when it's a stuttery mess? I don't see it being any good. It is nowhere close to good. In visuals, it looks good. And you might be able to get away by turning on FG and DLSS. But there's still gonna be stutters occasionally. Yeah, there is just more depth added to the image with RT, nothing else. Not like you can't enjoy it without RT. Looks pretty good as well without it. Only I would have preferred a bit better shadows without it. I mean, without using ray tracing. So right now it looks like base template of UE5. It's good on 4090, which everyone has, right? Or maybe not even then. 4090 is equal to 5070, so everyone has a 5070 or an equivalent GPU. So it's good in that sense. We all know, like, if you buy a 5070, it gives you 4090 performance. It should be a good experience on 5070 also, or any cards which are close to like the 5070. 5090 is good. I think, yeah, only 5090 will be able to play this properly, or maybe that might even have stutters. Who knows? Like, we have so much VRAM and it barely uses anything, but it still has those stutters. And RAM usage keeps on climbing up. We like started at 17 and it's now at 24 over that. It keeps on increasing slowly. All time. Either like a memory leak or something, who knows? Leather jacket. We have to like accept that and move on at this point. I mean, his words. Okay, VRAM dropped there again. It's hovering around that 24.5 mark most of the time. You see lots of shadows there in the trees now with the RT turned on or set to ultra. The shadows are actually there. But if I turn this off again, yeah, look at this. It's completely gone now. It's so flat, the trees. And because of that, there is more light in the environment. It just works. If it works, then why bother? I mean, if it works with DLSS and frame generation, just use it and call it a day. Well, I think I'm gonna stop here. It's quite late for me. I have to go. This was an unexpected. Oh, come on, bro. Let me give the outro at least. We got no chill in this game. I think we are good. Which is more playable, Starfield or this? Starfield, I would say, was much more playable. But at the same time, that game looked absolute crap. In my opinion, this looks far better. But in terms of playability, I think Starfield was much better. In terms of smoothness, at least. Which this game doesn't deliver. Let me, for final time, enable the RT from up here and see the view. Yeah, a lot more shadows. That's what it has. More ambient occlusion overall. That's the main difference. Anyway, I think that's gonna be it for this one. Probably gonna make a video tomorrow. I was gonna do it tonight, but I just thought of streaming it anyway. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for all the subs, those who are new. And we'll see you guys probably tomorrow. I don't know with what game. Maybe I need to finish Stalker 2 actually. Might not even stream tomorrow. Won't get time. Maybe on Thursday we will. Wait, today is Tuesday, I think. No, Wednesday. Alright. Good night. Have a good one. Chirag. Bye bye. DOS 4G. Asta. Who else was here? Troll Ninja. Jeet Easy. What else we got? Sid. John. Find any more names? Manish. Giga Neem, Babylon Ski, Talos, that's all. Shayo. Alright. Finish Stalker. Yeah, we're gonna finish that. Probably in 2 more parts we can finish it. Not much is left. We are very close to the ending. And after that, I might just start playing AC Shadows. And while we'll be playing that, probably Doom will be released next month. And we'll jump into that. Alright, yeah, good one. Thanks for tuning in. Bye bye. Have a good one. Take care. See you next time.